This is arguably the most famous, debated, and controversial map from the European Age of Discovery.
He gets to the summit, looks out over the desert plain, and he's met with a stunning sight he can barely believe.
For years, they were dismissed. Old photos, odd carvings, forgotten footage. But then came the questions no one could answer. The clues didn't fade, they multiplied. And together, they point to something bigger than coincidence. Let's journey through 25 chilling, logic-defying discoveries that continue to baffle the minds of modern science. Number 25. Armero Tragedy. In 1985, Omayra Sánchez became the face of Colombia's deadliest volcanic disaster. But what few know is this. Months before the eruption, United States geologists had warned Colombian authorities of imminent lahars. No evacuation plan was ever issued. Omayra's death wasn't just tragic, it was preventable. Her haunting final photo became a global symbol of ignored warnings, lost time, and lives left behind by bureaucracy. Number 24. The Isle Moor Lighthouse Photo. The last known photo from the Flannan Isles lighthouse shows Thomas Marshall staring into an approaching storm. But here's what chills investigators to this day. All three men vanished, leaving their jackets behind. In December, on a remote wind-lashed island. Abandoning outerwear in those conditions defied protocol and reason, fueling theories of sudden madness, supernatural interference, or an event so urgent, they ran without thinking. Number 23. The Piri Reis Map. Drawn in 1513, the Piri Reis map has long baffled historians. But here's the kicker. An inscription claims it was compiled from 20 source maps, including some allegedly dating back to Alexander the Great. That would mean ancient sailors possessed knowledge of coastlines, including South America and possibly Antarctica, centuries before modern exploration. If true, it suggests an entire legacy of seafaring civilizations lost to time. Number 22. The anachronistic beach photograph. Amid vintage swimsuits and woolen caps, one man in a 1930s beach photo wears modern shades, a graphic tee, and gelled hair. But there's more. Facial recognition tools revealed a 92% match to a World War II pilot who vanished during a test flight. Coincidence? Doppelganger? Or did this snapshot somehow capture a timeline glitch we haven't begun to understand? Number 21. The Nazca Lines. Spanning miles of Peruvian desert, the Nazca Lines still mystify archaeologists. But in 2010, satellite and LIDAR scans uncovered dozens of previously unknown geoglyphs, some stretching over 9 miles. These newly revealed lines suggest an even more complex system, possibly tied to astronomical cycles or subterranean water channels, and raise a haunting question. How much of this ancient message remains hidden beneath the sand?
Number 20. The UFO in the Madonna.
In Domenico Ghirlandaio's 15th century painting, a glowing object in the sky distracts a man and his dog, but infrared analysis adds a twist. The object was painted with different pigment chemistry than the rest of the canvas. Was it an intentional celestial symbol, a later addition, or a preserved glimpse of something no one could explain even then? Number 19. The Solway Firth Spaceman. After photographing his daughter in a quiet field, Jim Templeton discovered a strange figure behind her, helmeted, white-suited, and seemingly otherworldly. But the story didn't end there. Days later, 2 men claiming to be from the Ministry of Defense arrived, asked no questions about the photo itself, and vanished without trace. The incident became one of the earliest links to the infamous Men in Black mystery. Number 18. Hook Island Sea Monster. In 1964, a French family photographed what appeared to be a 70-foot sea creature beneath the waters of Hook Island. Skeptics cried hoax until a second image surfaced, showing the creature had moved. Not a static prop, not a shadow, something alive, with a visible eye, gaping mouth, and trailing body. This wasn't just another blurry myth, it was motion, caught mid-lurk in chilling clarity.
Number 17. The Ubaid Lizardmen Statuettes.
Unearthed in Iraq, the Ubaid figurines feature humanoid bodies, but unmistakably reptilian heads. One detail often overlooked, several statues include helmet-like ridges and what resembles a breathing apparatus across the mouth. Were they ritual symbols, stylized gods, or artistic memory of something or someone no longer walking among us. These 7,000-year-old carvings still hold their silence, guarding a mystery no civilization has solved. Number 16. Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot Film. Captured in 1967, the Patterson-Gimlin film ignited global fascination, but biomechanics may be its strangest proof. Experts analyzing the footage noted shoulder rotation and limb proportions that don't match human anatomy, especially with 1960s costume limitations. The creature's fluid gait suggests muscle mass and skeletal alignment inconsistent with any known human movement, raising one unsettling possibility. This wasn't just a hoax, it was something else entirely. Number 14. The Antikythera mechanism. Recovered from a 2,000-year-old shipwreck, the Antikythera mechanism stunned researchers with its intricate gears, but X-ray tomography revealed an even greater shock. It tracked the 19-year metonic cycle, combining solar and lunar calendars with pinpoint accuracy. This wasn't just a mechanical calendar, it predicted eclipses and planetary motions, centuries before such precision was thought possible. A computer in bronze, built by hands historians never credited with such genius. Number 13. Dinosaur eggs. In Heiyuan, China, construction workers unearthed 43 fossilized dinosaur eggs, some so intact they looked freshly laid. But inside a few, scientists found something even rarer: fossilized embryos, curled in perfect prenatal poses. Using micro-CT scans, researchers glimpsed the final moments before hatching, frozen in time for 70 million years. It's not just ancient biology, it's the closest we've come to watching dinosaurs being born. Number 12. Dyatlov Pass photographs. Among the eerie photo roll left behind by the Dyatlov hikers, one frame stands out. Blurry light streaks across the sky, taken on the night they died. Decades later, declassified Soviet documents revealed missile tests occurred that same night. Coincidence? Or did a secret military experiment go wrong? The photo doesn't speak, but it may hold the only silent witness to what really happened in the snow. Number 11. The Voynich manuscript. Carbon dated to the 15th century, the Voynich manuscript remains an uncracked code. But here's the twist. While the parchment is medieval, the ink contains compounds not widely available until the 16th century. Was it tampered with, forged centuries later, or created across generations? Its unidentifiable plants and alien star charts suggest a lost worldview, or knowledge that never belonged to ours. Number 10. Billy the Kid croquet photo. Bought for $2 at a thrift store, the photo shows Billy the Kid casually playing croquet. But forensic analysis revealed the croquet set wasn't manufactured until after his death in 1881. If the image is authentic, it would be only the second known photo of the outlaw. But its era-inaccurate props raise deeper questions. Is it a forgery, or a photo that rewrites Wild West history?
Number 9. Coca-Cola advertisement. In 1960, Coca-Cola pulled off one of Ye history's boldest marketing stunts, using pigeons. By scattering grain in precise patterns across a square, they got flocks of birds to land and formed the Coca-Cola logo, captured in a single photo. No drones, no CGI, just biology and branding, decades ahead of its time. Witnesses stood in awe. It remains a legendary moment in advertising history.
Number 8. Black smokestacks. Discovered in 1976 near the Galapagos Rift, black smokers eject superheated water, up to 752 degrees Fahrenheit, into the deep ocean. Yet entire ecosystems thrive here, without sunlight. Life depends on chemosynthesis, not photosynthesis. Some scientists now believe these vents mirror how life began on Earth, and may also exist on Europa or Enceladus, making them a blueprint for discovering alien life in the most unexpected places.
Number 7. Fresno Nightcrawler footage.
First spotted on grainy security footage in Fresno, California, the nightcrawlers appeared as pale, leg-like beings gliding across a lawn. But analysis revealed something odd. Their shadows and depth matched the environment perfectly, suggesting no CGI or puppetry. Then came a second sighting in Yosemite. No arms, no bodies, just walking limbs. To this day, no known animal, costume, or trick fully explains what was caught creeping across those yards. Number 6. 1911 airship photo. Hovering above Huntington, West Virginia in 1911, a photo revealed a sleek airship, streamlined, propellered, and decades ahead of its time. Yet the United States wouldn't build a comparable Zeppelin-style craft for 6 more years. No inventor, no documentation, just one image. Its control surfaces resembled modern aircraft, impossibly advanced for the era. A machine without a blueprint, a silent anomaly in aviation history. Number 5. The Nampa figurine. Captured in 1941, one man in the South Forks Bridge photo appears entirely out of place, wearing sunglasses, a hoodie, and holding what resembles a modern camera. Experts identified the model as a 35mm type, not available to the public until years later. No one has identified the man, no relatives, no record, just a silent figure in the crowd, untethered from time and unexplained. Number 4. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. Hidden deep in Costa Rica's jungles, more than 300 stone spheres rest in silence, some as large as small cars. The real puzzle is this. They're carved from granodiorite, a rock sourced miles away. Transported without wheels or metal tools, their near-perfect symmetry rivals modern machinery. Were they celestial markers, territorial symbols, or artifacts of a lost culture? Their solstice alignments hint at intention. Their meaning remains unreachable. Number 3. Derinkuyu Underground City. Derinkuyu plunges 18 stories into the earth, housing 20,000 people. But one feature stands out. A 1-ton stone door that could seal the city from within, with air shafts, stables, wineries, and schools carved by hand. It wasn't just a shelter, it was a fortress. No records name its builders. No other site matches its complexity, depth, or astonishing self-sufficiency. Number 2. The levitation photo. During a seance in the 1920s, Colin Evans captured a photo of himself levitating mid-air. No wires, no blur, no visible trick. Skeptics later discovered he triggered the flash with a hidden foot pedal, jumping in darkness. Yet the photo remains clean, unaltered, and eerily convincing. Illusion or evidence? A moment that still haunts believers and debunkers alike. Number 1. The time-traveling hipster. Snapped in 1941, the South Forks Bridge photo shows a man in sunglasses, a hoodie, and holding what appears to be a modern camera. But here's the twist. His camera model wasn't available until years later. Historians can't match his clothes to the era, and no one has identified him since. A mystery frozen in time, or a traveler caught out of it. Some mysteries fade, others only grow stronger. These images remind us that the past still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. If they stirred your curiosity, share your favorite in the comments, subscribe for more unsolved truths, and keep your eyes open.